Welcome to another episode of Outer Space Reviews. So on today's episode, we're doing a versus.
And we are comparing and versusing and reviewing The Mandalorian.
This is the way.
We've got another little thing to look at, don't we?
Yes, we do.
A little green thing.
Little green.
Yes,
Man,
yes.
Indeed.
An asset of sorts. A child.
Let's just get into it, shall we? And with a Y.
One of the things that was really interesting about The Mandalorian when it first came out is the reveal of Baby Yoda at the end of the pilot episode took everybody by surprise.
Yep.
And one of the ways that they took everybody by surprise is they didn't have any merchandise for him until pretty much the end of the first season because they couldn't put anything in production. There were no action figures, there was no cups, there were no t-shirts, bags. He's on everything at the moment.
Yep.
And they kept all of that under wraps and didn't start production until like the day the first episode came out so that that wouldn't get leaked. One of the interesting things about that was these things and all of the other toys flooded the market 6 months too late. They really missed the boat on that, and that's what you get for trying to do something properly. And I commend Disney for doing that, actually sticking to the we're going to actually have a surprise. So this is the Black Series The Child, which is itty bitty. So these guys are actually fairly overpriced, in my opinion at least, compared to the rest of the Black Series line. Any of the full-size Black Series figures, you're looking at about $40 Australian, $39.95. This little guy you can still get. They haven't gone onto retail yet, but they are about 20 bucks Australian, which is fairly steep for very, very little plastic. It comes with a little child, a little itty bitty dude in there, and it comes with what looks to be a hard plastic case. I hope is a hard plastic case, but it's got the world's smallest little gear shift knob from the Razor Crest. It's got his little bone broth cup, and it's got his frog. And so we're going to pop him open and see exactly what's in there. And just going to preface this before I open it. Everybody wait to see how quickly I can drop that tiny little freaking ball onto the ground. So this little guy is still in the original Black Series packaging. I don't know whether this is exactly the same as the special edition one that comes with the pod and comes with the Mandalorian.
From my quick observation of seeing it today at the store, it looks like it's molded just so he's doing the force pose, and that's it. I think this one's posable, but we're about to find out.
All right, we actually do have a little hard plastic case, which is really nice.
That is good.
It's got some little finger notches so that you can
not lose the stuff. Yes. Yeah, it's got finger notches so you can get your man-sized fingers in there.
Oh man, that is ridiculously itty bitty. Where the fuck did it go?
Oh god, he lost it. It fell into his hand and disappeared.
Holy crap. Okay, so this guy, that's smaller than the head of a pin.
And it's gone.
So you come with a little bone broth cup, which again is just, it's smaller than one of those little Lego coins. Then it comes with a little frog. So those two are both hard plastic. The cycloptic frog is actually rubber, which is really cool. And that's on the floor now.
He's gone.
Oh, okay, he's really cute. We got a ball jointed head, which is cool. You've got some arm articulate. Holy crap, his hands are articulated.
Wow. That's such a tiny figure.
That's unexpected. Removable arms.
It's broken.
Yeah, right. Mom, it's broken. Mom, it's broken. He's got somewhat ball jointed shoulders, which is really surprising. I don't know why they gave me the cup. He's never going to be able to hold the cup. He does, and I do just want to draw attention to the fact that he's got itty bitty little feetsies, which is really cute.
Huh.
The sculpt on this is actually really nice. He's even got little individually painted hairs on the head.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see whether we can do this. There we go. You know what?
What?
I still don't think it's worth 20 bucks, but it's nicely done.
Now, also from the S.H Figuarts line, it is The Child. Also,
holy crap, there's two of them.
This one is a price point of $45. It's like, okay. It's like you thought $20 was bad.
$20 is like 4 coffees.
This is
8 coffees.
9 coffees because it's 45.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's take a look inside, see what we got. And then I lose all the pieces.
Come up to the lab and see what's on the slab.
Yes.
I see you shiver with anticipation. Patient.
There we go. This one doesn't come with the frog, but it does come with the bowl.
Oh.
Wow. It's got another pair of arms where the ball actually hooks into the hands. It does come with his pod. The Child in the Hasbro line does have the pod, but only in the Mando Child
Only in the deluxe.
Pack. Yeah, the deluxe pack. It comes with a little blanket to put inside of it. Otherwise, it's literally just him inside going. And it does come with a stand for it, so you can have it floating beside it, which is pretty cool.
How does the stand work? Is it got like a clear base?
Magic.
Or?
Yeah, it does come with a base.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it cradles the pod.
Yeah.
So the pod's got some really nice detail, actually. That's very nicely done. Just looks like a gachapon egg.
Yep. Let's go. What did I got? You got Baby Yoda. Yay!
That doesn't fit together fantastically, does it? That fits together fantastically, doesn't it?
And then you place it on. Yeah.
That egg floats pretty high. He's more at hip level when he's floating in the show, so that's kind of extendo egg.
I had to make it as high as
man,
possible.
the detail on that is, holy crap, he's got an actual like fabric robe. Oh, that's right.
Don't get too excited. Yeah.
I know what's coming. I know what's coming.
Here we go. Here comes the child.
Okay, that is adorable.
He's got a little fabric cape. Can move the arms around. He's got weird little cuffs, but
yeah, are they separate?
Yep.
That's the only way. Oh, they're molded.
Yep. Got little feetsies. You can take off the head.
Please no.
You can decapitate the child.
Oh God.
This is the nightmare gremlin. It's like, you want posability? I guess.
You
got to have it this way. Then.
Disassemble the asset.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh my. No. Can I have a look at the robe?
You certainly can.
Wow.
So with the child, it's actually digitally painted on.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not just a standard hand job. It's the S.H. I know. Oh, I said hand job, but I meant it as an. Yeah, so it's not the standard painting by hand.
Paint job.
Hand paint job. Yes, that's it.
Hand paint application, I think, is the technical term. But we're just calling it a hand job from now on. Jesus. So comparing the Mandos and the Le Baby Yodas, Figuarts has done a really nice approach with its cloth robe and then the plastic cuffs, which is really cool. It's a very interesting way to do it. Because obviously you can't do fur at that sort of scale and it just doesn't work. But to go the cloth goods, so you've got a lot of posability with that, is excellent. I think the color on Grogu is just a little bit too bright. It's almost a pastel green, like almost a pastel fluorescent green. I think the Black Series got it a little bit more accurate with that. Also, really interesting, Chris noticed that the Figuarts one does not have hair painted on the head, whereas the Black Series does. I think otherwise, again, like accessories is just killing the game.
Yep.
Like just hands down, no contest. With the scale that they are, being in this scale and then being so small, having accessories and having the ability to change obviously heads and things like that, it's really cool. I think you're going to find you'll have it set, especially if you're having them on display, you'll have it set with one head and one set of hands and that's it.
Yep.
Even with the Black Series ones, like it does come with your little accessories and things like that. There's no way he can hold them. And there's no real need for him to hold them. You don't need to have him holding the gear shift knob unless you're going to like super glue it in. It's not bad. It is nice to have the accessories, but I mean, for the child, if you can get him in a 2-pack, it's probably better to go that way and just not, you know, you don't need the extra accessories. You
don't have to worry about him being held because that one comes with the pod, so you just leave him in the pod, I guess.
Yeah, the pod is an excellent accessory, and it will be nice to look at the Black Series one and see how that compares as well, which may do further down the line. He's just so freaking cute. He's so tiny.
Pop in his pod, go boop.
Go sleeps in the pod.
You can make him go to sleep there.
We're going to give these a rating.
Yes.
We're going to do on a scale of from 1 to 10 of banthas.
Yep.
So 10 banthas being the highest, because there's 10 of them.
Yep.
And 1 bantha being the lowest.
Because there's only one of them.
Very good.
Yeah,
there we
I
go.
can count.
You got a maths lesson too,
Yay.
so that's pretty rad. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That is one that's
I
pretty
did
quick
not
maths.
take that lesson.
Let's go sculpting first.
Yes.
Let's go detail and sculpting first.
Definitely.
I'm going to give the Black Series Mando, probably give him an 8. The only reason he didn't get anything higher is the sculpted cape is sculpted really nicely, but isn't designed to fit with the jetpack. And the helmet does have a bit of a warp to it. It tapers in, as I said. That's kind of a deal breaker for me. I'm not a huge fan of that, but he's really nice. And for the child, I'd probably give him a 6. He's great sculpt on the head, but the costume is very bland.
So for the Figuarts one, for Mando himself, I'd push a 9. Like just a 9. He is missing just a little bit of detail in comparison to like this figure's more textured. It is circumvented because it does have its additional pieces that you can replace with it, lacking details compared to like you can see it in the boots. It's got its ups and downs, but like really good for what it is, especially because of the price point, what you're paying for it. On the child, his costume is a cloth compared to this one where it's just a hard plastic. So I would give him a 7, but it's just, no, 7.5. It's pretty good. Thing, because it does come with the pod. The pod's well detailed too, and you can pop him in pretty alright with his 2 other heads. So yeah.
Accessories wise, this is where the Black Series just falls on its ass. So for the Mando, he comes with the jetpack and then 2 reuses of the blasters. Honestly, I'm gonna give him a 3. Blasters are sculpted really nicely, but you have seen them in previous ones, which is, you know, okay. The sculpting on the jetpack is excellent. It's really nicely done. As an accessory, it's great, but it doesn't work brilliantly with the figure because you do have that sculpted cape. So I'm actually going to give the Child a 6 for accessories. He's scoring fairly low on that, mainly because he can't hold any of his accessories, which is a little bit of an odd choice. It's nice that they included them, and it did come in that really nice little hard plastic box. I can bet that none of you are going to display him with those accessories because he can't hold them, and the instant you get the slightest of breeze, they're going to blow off.
Figuarts Mando, straight up 10. It comes with more accessories than the initial Figuarts Mandalorian came out, plus more. So as we said, rifle, but now rifle with the plasma. Fire effects for his flamethrower and the
Whistling
birds comes with those too. Even the jetpack got rocket propulsion on it too. Comes with knives, comes with another gun, comes with a replacement shoulder for at the end of season 1.
It's fantastic.
Even the bandolier is removable for his rifle.
And the accessories are all really high quality as well. They haven't skimped on any of them. They look fantastic. Paint apps are fantastic. You've got the fire effects look genuinely convincing. They're really nice. And the Whistling Birds is a really unique sculpt as well, so that's really cool.
So for the Child, so you gave him a 6, was it?
Yep, 6 for the Hasbro.
I would also give him a 6. The reason for that is the only difference compared to that one, it didn't come with the pod. This one did, but if you get that other set, he does come with the pod, but I'm not sure if it comes with any other accessories. His only accessories that he comes with is an additional pair of hands that holds the ball.
On the other heads.
That's it. Oh yeah, true.
And he came with a blankie.
Fine, we'll push it up to a 7.
There you go. All right. For posability and articulation, I'm going to give Mando. I'm going to give Mando a 9. For the Black Series Mando, he's got the ball jointed head, ball jointed shoulders, ball jointed ankles, like double jointed knees and elbows. He's got ball jointed wrists. Like, he's pretty excellent. The costume does hamper him a little bit. All in all, he's very, very well posable. Got great ab crunch too, which is surprising for a armored figure. It's just fantastic. It's done really nicely. You can get almost every pose that you would out of a life size or a person in the costume. You can pose them in almost any pose from the show, barring articulation issues with the cape and obviously the limitations of the hands. For Baby Yoda, I'm going to give him a 9 as well because, like, damn, ball jointed hands, ball jointed feet. You get ball-jointed elbows, and you get a ball-jointed head. It's way more articulation than I was expecting. Static head, at max, like cut neck, and cut shoulders. But no, everything is ball-jointed on him, which is something that they really didn't have to do. You get a lot of movement out of that, and that really helps with the posability on him. The only thing I would have given higher for would be an ab crunch to him, so you could have him sitting down properly. But I understand why they couldn't do that, so you get a 9. You scrape by with a 9.
I would probably go with an 8.5 for the Figuarts Mando. Like, it does have a lot more posability, but it does lack in the ab crunch. Figuarts go for more humanoid poses, so you can achieve much more, but sometimes you're not really going to do that many poses with him. You're just going to do standard poses, and then just gets a bit nibbly, fibbly, trying to get everything correct. Child, 9.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we'll give him a 10 for it, just because...
They went ham with
that. They went
so
ham with it, because it's got, underneath its cloth, it's a whole system of joints. The feet, they're on their own ball system. The arms...
All right, so overall, on the Black Series Mandalorian, his armor is not the shiny Beskar armor that it should be, but that's okay. It's an excellent representation of Mando. It is really light on accessories, and obviously the jetpack is a great thing to have, but it doesn't work fantastically with the character as it's built. But it's very accurate. As a piece you can have on your shelf, you immediately know it's Mando, and it's a fantastic looking figure. For the price point, you can't beat it. As for the Child, I think it's overpriced for what it is, but I was very surprised and very happily surprised with some of the posability we got out of him. I would have preferred to pick him up in a 2-pack as opposed to picking him up separately for that sort of price. Don't think it's worth that, which is why I give him that sort of score.
Figuarts 1, you're paying for that little bit extra. So because it does everything plus more, if you had favorite scene, flamethrowing people, blasting other stormtroopers because you get stormtroopers, firing off stuff, that's the thing you want to go for.
If you're cheap like me, go for the Black Series.
Yeah, go for the Black Series. For the Child, it is a good figure for what they've done with it. Only thing that deters you away from it is that price point.
Have we found a perfect Mandalorian and the Child figure? We have not. If I was to make the perfect Mandalorian figure, I would put all of the articulation. No, I wouldn't even do that. I would just put all of the armor from this one and smoosh it onto this one, and that'd be rad.
Plus his accessories, just because, why not?
Yeah, their strengths are so strong, and then their weaknesses are equally strong. I mean, honestly, I think for the price, the detail on this one is off the charts. It's fantastic. If you could put that paint application on this figure, and then probably that helmet on this figure, you'd be nearing a really perfect figure. We'll just have to build a life-size one. A real one. That's kind of all that we have to say on these ones. They're both excellent options. You've kind of got an option for each price point and an option for each collection as well. The power is yours.
And with that, remember to
like this video, subscribe to him, come see me on the Instagram.
This is it right here.
Tell us in the comments which one you think is better.
Yes,
Did you think that we've scored these incorrectly? Do you want to just yell at us for giving spoilers about little Mr. Grogu here?
And we'll catch you in the next episode, and maybe we'll see this guy.
This is the way.
You have a good one. Catch you later. Bye.